and do a slick back bun and are a skinny legend, then you are well and that you are living your dream life, because that is in fact cap. That is no facts. When you only focus on your physical external reality and look, you completely forget that your internal well-being actually matters. People are going to argue with that. Did you know that I have a bone to pick with all of the it girlies out there who claim that if you go to Pilates all day and drink matcha and do a slick back bun and are a skinny legend and have a vintage purse, then you are you made it. You're good. Like, no. You are good once you realize that the physical body is only one of your bodies, and you in fact have a emotional body, and you have a spiritual body, and you have other bodies. Doesn't matter right now. What I'm trying to get to, and the point of this video, is to talk about how everything that you consume with your eyes and your ears and your nose and your mouth and your hands, aka all of your senses, impact who you are and your well-being. And so all of the it girls that focus too much on the physical body are forgetting about the spiritual body, about the emotional body. And it's not just the it girls. Sorry, I don't know why I'm hating like that, but basically everyone, not just the it girls, but everyone. What you consume through your ears and your eyes shape your nervous system and shape your well-being and your reaction to things and your motivation and your beliefs in the world. And to me, this sounds like logical, but every time I say it to someone, they're like, "What? No, everything you eat, yeah, can like changes who you changes your body, but okay, yeah, but like everything you see goes directly to your brain, and everything you hear goes directly to your brain. So logically, everything you consume, like stop watching the news, stop watching scary movies, stop listening to music that only talk about sleeping with the girl's boyfriend or stealing your bitch or bouncing on that dick. No, listen to things that make you smarter, happier, and wiser and a better person. Sometimes my parents are watching a murder show or a crime show, and I literally have to lock myself in my room and put my earphones in my ears and just listen to something else, because I do not want my brain and my ears to hear those screams and those gunshots and those blah, 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 because your brain doesn't know the reality between fake and real, if it's a movie or if it's real life. The same neurons fire when they hear a gunshot on TV versus in person. And some of the screams, funny story. I used to think I used to believe in past lives. I don't anymore, but I used to believe in past lives. I thought I was a witch in a past life. I thought I was burnt alive to the stake and blah, blah. And then at one point my parents, oh shit, sorry, my computer almost just fell. My parents were watching a movie and someone was like burning, and the noise, literally, I ran up to my scream. I had to run up to my room and I literally started crying because I was like, oh my God, it awakened a memory in my brain. No, it wasn't a memory in my brain. It was actually just my brain went into the same reaction, went into survival mode as it would if I was the one burning. People forget that they have a control over what they feed their brain. Stop scrolling. That's brain rot. They call it brain rot for a reason. Wake up, people. I am concerned by the amount of, like, I was obsessed with Twitter. I had to stop when all of the files were released because I can't go on Twitter anymore, because the second I see it, I want to see it, because we're all curious. We all want to know what that evil person and people did. We all want, because we are angry, yes, that they were allowed to do this, and we can't fathom how they were able to get away with so much bad and blah, blah, blah. What's the worst? Nah, nah, nah. They are purposely releasing this so that all of our eyes and all of our ears and all of our brains are consumed with this, so that we don't then focus on other things and creating our own things. And so we are so consumed with the bad that we forget that there's light. Okay, I know this video started like with a bone to pick with the it girls, and now we're talking about the evil of the world. That it was not the point of where I was getting to. This was unscripted. I just was getting on here to talk about the importance of knowing that everything you consume through your eyes and your ears impacts your body just as much as what you consume through your mouth. If you're a person who does not eat, I don't want to be judgy, okay, but I really hope that this is a wake-up call for someone. I have it. My lips are dry. I just got back to Montreal and it's like -21. If you watch what you eat, but all you do is watch and listen to rap music and go to clubs. Okay, no, not the clubs. Sorry, I don't know why I went there. But well, that was just anything that you do that also impacts your, like, I'm gonna judge you if you work out and you eat healthy, but then you watch bad stuff and you listen to bad music. And I'm not saying bad, not on the charts. I'm saying bad like negativo, no bueno, not good music as in stealing your man and sleeping with two girls and snorting, whatever. That's going to tell your brain that it's normal to do all those things. And then you're going to go and do those things because you think you're cool because your brain is like, yeah, this is the norm. Listen to songs, listen to good songs. I want people to wake up to their body and realize that they have control. You have control over everything that your body consumes. And that's on period. Not just food, not just electrolytes. And watch what you eat, yeah. Yes, 100%. And watch how you move your body. Yes, valid. But watch what you watch. And watch what you listen to. And watch what you smell. Literally. Did you know that a lot of the best-selling perfumes at Sephora actually are the worst products for your hormones? So everyone who has a Aura ring and that is tracking their hormones and I don't know what, if you're still wearing Miss Dior, although it smells delicious, but I will judge you because that is also impacting your hormones and you are just being a victim to the system. And they are trying to capitalize on the fact that you are a human that wants to be well because we all have the desire to be well. But they continue feeding us bad stuff. And then they're like, oh, but you need this $5,000 Aura ring. No, okay, fine. Well, with tax, it comes up to 1,000 or something. They're making money off of your desire to be well, and they continue to feed you bad stuff. And once you realize that, like, the producers on these songs, yes, these songs are good. Like, I want to listen to them too. But if I'm already feeling anxious and if I'm already stressed about the world and if I'm already stressed about my financial state or my well-being, or if I'm investing so much time and energy into what Pilates class I'm going to and what time I'm going to get my matcha, but on my way to my class and on my way to get my coffee, I'm listening to rap music, girl, you're never going to be well. You're not. It is everything that you give your body through all of your senses. And I say this with so much love, but people need to wake up. It's actually scary. After a long, stressful day at work, do not go and turn on the news. Your body won't sleep well. Your body's not going to want to go and make a healthy dinner. Your body's going to go into survival mode and it's going to panic and continue to stress. You do not have to. Oh, also, the people you follow on social media, yes, we all know they impact like how you feel. But do not look at stuff that make you feel like shit and garbage. And that includes the people who have all the bags that you want and make you feel like you're not good enough and have all the I don't know, the color hair that I don't like, or you for a period of time decide for yourself that you're only gonna give your body through all of your senses the stuff that it actually needs to be well. Give it a moment and then we'll talk back in a week. Okay? Or write it in your notes or in your journal if you don't want to talk to me in a week. Just wake up to everything that you give your body. That is through the products, through the soaps, through the music you listen to, through the things you watch, through the mess in your closet or your car or your dirty pile of laundry that's been there in the corner for too long. Just like, yes, we know stuff about the body with science and stuff, but they conveniently forget to tell us that everything they sell us is making it worse for them to then sell us another product to fix the problem they just caused with the product they sold us. And so with that, I love you so much and we'll get through this together. Choose better for yourself. And I'm not saying to completely change your life. I'm just saying notice your state of mind after listening to certain artists. Yes, their songs are catchy. I'll let you in on a little secret. Some of the songs are produced at a certain frequency to keep you hypnotized, to constantly have that song stuck in your head so that you then cannot think for yourself and you can do better for yourself. A lot of the messages are subconsciously telling us that it's okay to sleep with blah, blah, blah in Miami on a yacht, shaking your ass in Dubai. You know what I mean? Remember the core beings of being or the core principles of being a human? Okay, we won't even get into that, but just remember that everything that you consume is impacting your health. And with that, I wish you a beautiful day and I love you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.